I am a former perpetual worrier. I think I come from a long line of worriers who have worried about things that have happened and things that haven't happened. A long line of worriers who use the things they worried about that have happened as evidence to support why they were correct to worry in the first place. I was a worrier who's quite openly said that I'm from a long line of worriers and would laugh about it as I say it. When I say I'm from a long line of worriers, some people laugh and tell me they're also from a long line of worriers and they would worry if they had nothing to worry about. A worry that's locked deep inside your DNA, the way spiders just know how to spin webs and fish can just swim. Genetic worry, predisposed worry, worry that comes from the infinite pool of worry, worry that gets you no thing more than more worries, and it controlled my life. I worried to the point it became a mental health concern on 3 separate occasions. I used to think of the worry as a real thing that exists, and there was no thing I could do about it. After a long wander around a consequence-free environment in my head, I think it fits into the real made-up thing category. And one day when I was looking in a cupboard, I realised it was perpetual worry. Just a worry that continued constantly from one worry to the next, and that my perpetual worry wasn't doing me any favours, like giving £3 a month to work-shy donkey bastards, or chucking buckets out the front door of an imaginary house in an imaginary field. I couldn't tell you the exact point in space and time I decided to stop worrying about things that haven't happened, but it was in my early 20s. I just decided I couldn't be fucked with it anymore. There wasn't any profound moment, it wasn't some epiphany, I just couldn't be fucked with it anymore. The worry felt like death, a fate worse than death, a mental death, never living life, ceasing to exist while existing without consent, unable to feel feelings which are important to feel. I think I couldn't feel because I was unable to feel past the worry, and therefore unable to think past the worry. Stuck in a moment of space and time until the day I reached the moment in space and time when I no longer exist. And one day, out of the blue, I decided it was pointless to worry because it didn't matter, because one day I'll be dead anyway, whether I worried about it or not. And as morbid as it may sound, the realisation felt wonderful. It made me feel free to do whatever I wanted because nothing matters anyway, within reason, rule 0 and rule 0.5. And then there was a definite shift in the energy I would expel into worrying, but it didn't happen overnight. I had to shout things at myself about donkeys, doors and buckets, and whenever I caught the worry sneaking back into my head, I shouted it loud and in front of people. I had to make up words that meant something to me to make myself shift tracks. I had to make a genuine effort to catch myself worrying. This didn't really happen until I started to think of the worry as an energy I can control rather than control me. Because logically speaking, if I can wander my mind looking at bad things, then I can walk in the opposite direction and look for good things. Because after all, meaning is meaningless, and self can remove meaning. My worry wasn't doing me any favours. I think the worry was an inherent ability like spiders spinning webs. I think I imagined the worry and trained myself to always look for it. It took a lot of space and time to unimagine it, and some space and time to turn it into something else. After a while, I trained myself to stop worrying about things I can't control because no amount of worry will ever control them. After all, it's just a feeling I know exists because I've felt it. I'd always wanted to feel something else, and this is how I allowed myself to feel it.